Tasty. All right. In 3, 2, 1. Let's get right into Rumble.
You could actually get sued for that.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Yes, no, you got to do it exactly like him, I feel like.
You could get sued for that.
No! Welcome to the podcast.
Yes, things are happening.
Where things are happening, as always.
Episode 2, Season 1.
Yep, I'm Anthony Hudson.
I'm Ramon Rivera.
Yeah, and we just attempted upstairs to flip each other. Well, mainly me flipping him.
Yes.
Which was a fail, but he did lift me. He tucked in his hernia beforehand.
Oh, yes. So, I do have a hernia that needs to be repaired.
Yes.
Luckily, it doesn't hurt, though. It doesn't hurt.
Really? Well, I was really concerned because you lifted me up, and afterwards you just like touched it. I was like, dude, did it come out? Do we need to do this right now?
No, I got to push him back in. Make sure it doesn't get any bigger. So, yeah.
Oh, I have something. I brought down here. It's cold pizza.
Oh,
yes!
No, we're not.
So I was eating cold pizza today like any other normal human being would be doing. If they had leftover pizza, homemade by the BT Dubs.
No, any normal human being would human being would actually put it in the oven properly, 350 for like 8 minutes. Done.
Whoa. But it's leftovers.
Yeah, I want it to taste like it did when it first came out of the box.
So you want extra crisp?
Yes, crisp. Yes.
All I'm saying is cold pizza smacks, and I really think you should try it right now.
I beg to differ. And that will never happen because it does not taste good.
Anyways, since he's wrong, we'll move on.
You just let it touch the warm pizza. That's gross.
Yeah, we have a plethora of pizza right here. Moving on. Today, me and Tony met up, and we talked about the direction of this podcast.
Yes.
Tony Baloney, go ahead.
The first episode, I will admit, it was a little wild, a little crazy.
Oh, and sorry for the mic bumps.
Yes, very sorry for the mic bumps. We realized...
They're probably still hearing it, bro.
Realized quickly that was a poor choice.
Mm-hmm.
Very hard on the ears. Not good sound quality at all.
Your teeth might have cracked.
Yeah, because mine did. But yeah, we talked about the direction of the podcast, and we've decided that
we're quitting.
Hopefully not. We just started. we're quitting while we're behind.
I actually, to interrupt this real quick, I texted a friend of mine. I was like, hey, bro, we just launched a podcast. If you want your day to go by slower, listen to it.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. And he listened, and he was like, you were right.
You were right. Good luck with that. Good luck with the podcast.
Yep. But today, we met up, we congregated, and we got some work done, Tony. Give it.
Yes. So, we've changed our category from improv/comedy to entertainment news.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be interviewing local KC.
Yes.
Like new artists.
Yes.
New, I don't know, restaurateurs.
Yes.
I believe that's what they're called. And then, I don't know, what else?
Yes!
Yeah!
We want to interview like local people in the Kansas City area. You have no idea how long I'm waiting to do that. Local people in the Kansas City area, that we find interesting or we think we could gather information from, and some knowledge, some motivation, some inspiration, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, by the new year, our goal is to put out 2 episodes a week. One with a kind of a serious interview, something that you can actually gain something from. You can hopefully learn something.
Yes.
Get motivated, and
Because if you're not learning, what are you doing?
The day you stop learning is the day you die.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's true. Yeah, bro.
Where'd you get that from?
My frontal nerve in my brain, whatever it's called. The
Wow.
Yeah, frontal lobe.
I think you're lying, but that was good.
I swear, I really did. Mic bump, gentle, with the covers on.
Boom, there you go. And that was probably softer on the ears.
Yeah, I was a little tickled.
That
was a little tickled. So yeah, we will be by the new year. Our goal is every week to put out an interview a week with somebody we find interesting, somebody that y'all will find interesting. Maybe they have a decent following on social media. Maybe it's somebody we just genuinely find intriguing. And then hopefully y'all get some insight on that. And then the second one will be covering
just entertainment news, pop culture, influencers, just, I don't know, people that we find interesting. I mean,
yeah. I think it's also
social media.
Yeah, that in the realm, and then like headlines, social issues sometimes.
Yes, don't want to get too serious. I mean, everyone has.
They all have boundaries.
They're probably
yeah
tired of the seriousness of 2020.
Yeah.
With COVID and lockdowns.
We need to loosen up everything a little bit.
Yes, most definitely.
Speaking of that, today's episode, we're going to dive right into this, bro. No transition, no parachute. Just
let's do it.
Right
I'm very
in.
Excited for episode
2. Yes, this is the start of episode 2. We already got our cheers in. We got our drinky poos. We got some za, which is short for pizza. The za, bro.
Za. I had hot za.
Yes, I had cold za, which is better. Anyways, we're not going to get into that because we could just take over the whole episode with that topic. We're going to dive into this Mike Tyson boxing YouTube dilemma, which Tony Baloney brought up.
And I brought it up because I didn't see the fight. There was a recent fight with Mike Tyson and I don't even know who the other guy was.
No, it was another former boxer, but it was all centered around Jake Paul, the YouTuber guy.
Yes, I guess his fight really took the show.
Yeah, and he fought Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
A little basketball player. That means, dude, I'm not demeaning you, bro, but you need a stepping stool to get up to punch him in the chin, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I don't know how old he is. I don't know. I don't understand the psychology behind that match and the hype or whatever. I didn't look into the build-up.
Yeah, I didn't look into the build-up either. I don't follow either of those people on social media.
You're doing yourself a favor.
I don't really know anything about Jake Paul.
We don't know anything about boxing.
I don't know anything about
We don't know much about anything.
Sure. Nothing about sports. I got my words twisted.
He always gets nervous.
I don't know. It's just a beard, maybe.
Yeah, and the cold pizza.
Yeah. But where were we? Oh, yes. The Mike Tyson fight. Yes, those are Game of Thrones socks. Oh, yeah.
I like them, bro. That's what I thought they were. That's what I was looking at. I was like, those are nice socks. Okay. Yeah, know nothing about boxing.
But I guess after the fight, or maybe before, not sure, but there was an interview with Mike Tyson, and he was saying that these YouTubers nowadays are saving the boxing industry.
Okay.
He was saying that the boxing industry was dying, basically, and I can see why he thinks that, because I feel like boxing, totally rigged. Totally rigged.
Yeah.
Like, no one wants to watch it. There's no, like, big names anymore.
The biggest one in recent memory that, like, growing up personally was Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Anytime those two were headlining.
That was the last fight I saw.
The McGregor Mayweather. That was hyped up.
Yes.
So well.
So hyped up. And it was just a money exchange.
Yeah.
Basically.
Got your bags, got your case, you get out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple bruises. I'm angry. I want to box. Get my money, get out of there.
Yeah. So I can see why it's dying.
Yeah, and I think that UFC has taken over the fighting realm.
And that's also what he's saying. You
Yeah.
know, like UFC just became so popular with McGregor. Like he's a big guy. And then the female fighter.
Give me some more UFC fighters. I want to see who you know.
I only know.
Besides McGregor and Rousey.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say Ronda Rousey. Wasn't Kimbo one for a short time? Kimbo Slice?
Yeah, he was.
Yes. So 3. Boom.
Yeah, there you go. Cute.
What do you know? How many do you know?
Oh, I know so many. So many. Let's see.
That's 5 right now.
Cowboy Cerrone, TJ Dillashaw, CM Punk for whatever reason, Tyron Woodley, McGregor, of course, the Cruz brothers, Nate Diaz. Cruz brothers. No, the Diaz
Nate
brothers.
Diaz.
Nate and Nick Diaz. He's the guy that beat McGregor.
Yes. Yes.
Very interesting. But as far as Tyson's comment on that, I could agree. Now, I think that a lot of the hype on YouTube is obviously centered around the Paul brothers, Logan and Jake.
Yes.
Now, about I think around a year ago, Logan Paul fought KSI, who's a YouTuber in England that big in
Who you're
FIFA.
talking about?
He's huge YouTuber in like England, and he has the coolest accent ever. And he wears a headband literally all the time, except the one time he didn't was when he boxed, and then he saw his forehead. Like, makes sense. Maybe I should start doing that, bro. Yeah. And somehow he didn't get knocked out with all that extra space. But yeah, I think a lot of it is built around the Paul brothers, showing behind the scenes, and then now Jake Paul beat Nate Robinson. Now the next YouTuber up will get a nice bag, lots of subscribers and money from that.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are buying in. This is what I see. I see a lot of celebrities, big time athletes buying into social media, into influencers.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what it is. It's more of a
cross. Social media is definitely taken over.
Yeah, it's like a cross-cultural clash between celebrities and being famous.
Oh.
Nice. You know what I'm saying?
Nice transition.
Yeah.
Boom.
That transitions into our next conversation, which Tony brought up.
Yes.
Go ahead, Boo.
The difference between celebrity versus famous.
Stick it.
I think there's a difference, and I'm going to tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
So, celebrities. I feel like when you think of a celebrity, you think of someone who's on the red carpet, showing off. Oh, what am I wearing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing some
Versace
Versace,
Mm-hmm. This is Boca de Huh?
Yeah, on red carpet, cameras flashing everywhere. That's what I think a celebrity is.
Yeah, they're like the people that they're wearing. You ask them what they're wearing, like Boca de Huh? You're like,
yeah, exactly. And
come again?
They always have to be presentable.
Mm-hmm.
They can't have a hair out of place.
Mm-hmm. And they get the most home run questions ever.
Yes.
What are you wearing? How do you feel about the film?
Yeah. What do you mean? How do I feel about the film? I'm in it.
Yeah, dude.
It's good.
Look at me. Look at where I'm at, bro. Look at me.
It's good. It's good. It's
okay. And that's why I think a lot of people that go on the red carpet, like I think people from SNL, like some YouTubers or Zach Galifianakis, even at one point, they went on the red carpet and they would give them questions they were not expecting, like just curveballs. And that's that's where personally I find entertainment is when you ask a celebrity questions that they don't normally get. Like I'm just like so tired of like the mainstream questions and just like the interviews after games, like what are you feeling right now? Good.
Well, we lost. So
yeah. So how is this lost? What could you have done different? Like, I don't know what kind of questions you're asking, dude.
That's the difference.
And then they have, I don't know if you've seen it, they have the mic where they extend it out because of social distancing.
Yeah.
Coronavirus. Yeah, and they like extend it out and they're like talking to them. Dude, I want to be one of the people that owns like just like maneuvers the mic and just like touch it against their face as we're like interviewing them just to see what they would do. But okay, back into the topic, famous and celebrities. I think that a lot of famous people can start out being famous, whether it's a trending video, which is really popular, viral, big on social media, saying profound things and just ridiculous comments, often just as long as you get your name out there and you are that much, like you make that many ridiculous comments and are constantly in the headlines, you're promoting yourself and you're gaining a following whether you want to or not. Sometimes it's a villain even that does that. But I think oftentimes that people can start off famous and then they can move over into the celebrity realm.
Yeah, transition
in time. Yeah. That's what I see a lot of people from Vine doing. At least.
Yeah.
King Bach. I mean, all these
King Bach?
King Bach!
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. Batch.
Yeah, King Batch, King Bach.
King Bach! Bach! He was actually in a movie I was watching last night with Adam Devine and somebody else, and they were all like hotel guys, custodians, and they were like cleaning up the rooms and everything. And they basically were having a big party. And then King Bach shows up in like this big old party room. And he's like, yo, what's going on here, bro? And he had a lady with him. And I was like, oh, fine, what's up, bro?
King Bach or back.
Mm-hmm. But famous and celebrity, yeah, there's totally a difference.
Yeah.
It's like celebrity people can be famous, but famous people can't always be celebrities.
Yes. That's a good one.
How about that?
And also, there is a famous person who...
Voice crack.
There is a famous person who described this very well.
Okay.
I watched David Letterman's show on Netflix.
This is the one where he's outside, right?
Sometimes he's outside or inside.
Okay.
I don't know. But he interviews different celebrities or famous people. One of them was Dave Chappelle.
I saw that. No, I literally just watched that last night. I didn't watch the episode, but I just watched the preview.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
So he says the same thing. Like, there's a difference between celebrity and famous. He likes being famous, and that's where, like, um, everyone knows your name. You
Okay.
know, like they know.
They know of you.
Yeah, they know of you, what you're about. But like, you kind of get all the perks being a celebrity, but you don't have to be out there like watching your every move. That's why he likes being considered a famous person rather than
a celebrity. To where a celebrity, I feel like you are more, I wouldn't say obligated, but you are in a way to do certain things, to say certain things. And that's what we saw a lot with this is all I'm going to bring up about the election. You saw all these celebrities pushing to vote.
Yes.
All that. I feel like that's a celebrity thing that a lot of
celebrity move.
Yeah, so total celeb move. Dude, you tell me to vote, celeb move, bro. I like it, man. Pick up that trash, celeb move, bro. Yeah, for the environment. Leo, I love you. Yeah, no, I think that being a celebrity, which I know I'll have experience with it eventually, but
yes,
it will. It's definitely like you have to do a lot more. Just like appearances, a lot more signings, a lot more, like you are obligated to do more. And I think a lot of it has to do with, the company you sign with, your agent, your agency.
Yeah.
There's so many more layers to, like, when you have an actor on or you are interviewing a celebrity and you think it's just them, dude, there are so many other people you have to go through in orders of operations. It's not just Leonardo DiCaprio. It's Leonardo DiCaprio and his agent and the booking agency and his uncle that just shows up and he's like, yo, remember me? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I got to say about it.
That was interesting. That was a good topic. Yeah. I like that.
And I think that's the reason why he currently lives in his hometown, which is Ohio.
Nice.
He just likes being surrounded by like a small community, like, and it's kind of like he feels protected by the community. Like he doesn't have to worry about people asking him for autographs because they already know him. Like he's just down the street. Yeah. He's just another guy.
That's another thing I don't get. It would take a lot, like it would have to be, I know we touched on this last episode, it would take a lot for me to go up and approach a celebrity in public because like when you're a kid, you have a perspective of somebody. Like I used to always be obsessed with baseball players and like seeing them in person. I remember one time at the All-Star game out here and I saw all these big name players, like I went up to all of them. But like now I'm just like, yo, you're just another person, man. Like
yeah, exactly.
As weird as it may seem, like people paint these people as God and everything. And I'm just like, I can't get into it, dude. I'm never gonna like approach and be like, hey man, selfie. I can't do that. Not a celeb move. Not a celeb move, bro.
Yeah. So and they're just regular people. I mean, regular people doing the same thing that kids do or teenagers do. Playing baseball, playing basketball, football. They're just considered to be really good at it. Get paid millions of dollars.
Really, I don't think a lot of people realize how good.
Yeah.
There's good, and then there's good.
There's good, and there's great.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, not one of them.
Yeah, it's just like a easy on TV 12, bro. Dude, this guy can't even count all his rings on one hand. He needs two hands and I think a foot. I could be wrong, but he's freaking. I love the guy.
It's only two.
TB12, baby. Have my babies. Okay. He's a masculine man.
I mean, is he though?
That was just a rough transition. I'm forcing this too much. So recently,
pretty masculine.
in news, we saw that Candace Owens called Manly Men out and saying that they're missing and that masculinity in men is scarce, essentially, and that it's not really what it used to be. Give us some deets on that.
I mean, how do you define masculinity? I mean, I don't even know where to begin.
I think personally, I would say masculinity is, being the guy in the relationship. It's putting yourself before others, even though women do that 9 times out of 10. Like, I think, and what she said, what Candace Owens said was that she's like, toxic masculinity was brought up by toxic females, saying that there's all these entitled females that kind of put the men to the side and brought out this movement, and now all the men are kind of in the shadows and scared to come out because they'll be degraded if they make a certain comment or they go against other people and they feel oppressed for whatever reason. Now,
I can go with that. Yeah.
I think that, yeah, we are a more accepting culture of, you know, gays, of trans, of all that, which is fine. Like, dude, if you feel like you feel some type of way about something, do it. Like, this is why America is the greatest country on earth.
Yeah, that's why people want to come here. That's why people want to stay.
Totes my goats. I get it.
Totes my goats.
But I think that what she was saying is that, like, you know, not many men are, like, we are evolving as a species. All of us are. And, you know, many men, you know, since there's so much more of it and access to it and seeing more of it in person, especially being in Kansas City, bro, you go to Westport, you'll see some unicorns, dude. And I love it. I've learned to just embrace the weirdness in people. That's something I always like to one, experience it and just like be in his presence, just like, what are you? And like, I try to like break it down and just what are you?
I need to peel that onion.
Yeah, give me that onion, man. Let's peel that. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. But I think that in regards to her comment, I think that we have switched to a more feminine society. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, I'm not saying there's not masculine men out there. Dude, have you seen me in the gym? Come on, bro. Testosterone, 4 days.
I've seen you in the gym. It's not impressive.
Speaking of, it's getting hot in here, bro.
I can lift way more.
Yeah, bro. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Hold on, let me just get my cutoff real quick.
I really don't know how to define masculinity. I mean, for me,
right there.
Wow, man. What have I said? Is that what you want me to tell you? What have
I want to tell you, I look masculine as fuck, dude.
Huge.
That's toxic masculinity. You see, guys would be afraid to do that, I think. Like, I don't know.
Show off their biceps?
Yeah. You shouldn't be. I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, what would you consider toxic masculinity? That's a question of itself. Is it the guy that says the girl is supposed to stay at home, honey, cook me some country fried chicken, and when the dishwasher stops working, I smack her on the ass and tell her to get back to it?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very toxic. But however, I mean, when you look at older men, I feel like you'll find it more because I feel like they would have grown up, like maybe learning that. I mean, in their time, it was different, you know, like. That's why stay home, you know, take care of the house or cook, clean.
There's many cultures that still do that.
Oh,
a
most
ton.
definitely.
A ton.
It needs to change.
Yeah, and I think it's just, like I said, an evolution thing. Like, societies, you evolve, you experience different things, and I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Do I think that's such a tricky subject. Like, and I know a lot of this stems from, okay, well, on the cover of Vogue, Harry Styles was pictured in a dress.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just like, cool, sick, you look cute, bro. You don't fill it out as well.
That doesn't mean he's not masculine.
Yeah, like you don't fill it out. I mean, I'm not going to stop you from wearing it.
Let me point out, he's not the only celebrity or famous person to wear a dress.
No, give me some. Michael Jackson?
I don't know about Michael
David
Jackson.
Bowie?
I was just going to say Jaden Smith.
Yes, Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
You did.
He's worn a dress. He wears them all the time.
Yeah. He's freaking the coolest motherfucker on earth.
Yeah, and he goes out and no one says anything about him.
Yeah. But it's
maybe when he first started.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
Now, if I were in public, I'm not going to lie, I would say something like, oh, look at that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not throwing any animosity. I'm just like, I've never seen that before. Cool.
Yeah.
Should I get one? To be continued. No.
Yeah.
But, not my cup of tea. But I'm not going to, like, berate you for it.
Yeah. And when people berate, it's just because they feel uncomfortable.
Bro, you couldn't pull off this dress like I do. That's why you said that, player.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a social experiment. Put on dresses, go out in Westport, hold hands, and then do like a hopscotch on the sidewalk and see what happens.
I'll do it.
I don't even hold hands.
Done.
We put on dresses, bro.
Whatever. Whatever you want to do.
Dude, I'm picking out a beautiful floral pink dress for you. With a colonial white under it.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let's do it next week.
What dress would I wear, bro?
Like a small black one.
Oh, skimpy.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah. Fill it out nicely.
I'd be like,
You kidding?
oh, you got a purse with that, bro? No, I got a satchel, man. What's up? Like, damn, mom, her collarbones, her shoulders are broad. It's a he, so.
Yeah.
But to go off the question, short answer, do I think that more masculine men need to come out? No, there's still masculine men.
Yeah.
Dude, I grew up in Georgia. I mean, come on, bro. I played baseball all over. I mean, there's tons of masculine men out there. It's not a problem. That's not a problem. I think it's more of a problem. Society, both sides, your toxic feminism and your toxic masculinity, both need to stop. And they just
need to stop.
like go and just be more accepting. Because when you get too extreme with either side and you do a tug of war, then it's just a turn off. And
yeah,
like, come on. It's more accepting on each side. And if you have a problem with it, then you're the problem.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
Cool. I'll mic bump that.
Mike bump.
I'll call it out myself. You don't make the comment. Cool. All right. Well, dude.
You're pretty masculine.
I don't. Is it the cutoff?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Dude, I got this from was it Fabletics or whatever, Kevin Hart's band?
Is it his brand?
Yeah. Or Fresh? No. Yeah, Fabletics. Got from Fabletics. I got this with like 2 pairs of shorts that were like $40. Here's on Black Friday deals.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Kevin Hart, not my favorite comedian.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's
not. I'm not saying he's.
That's a straight kick in the balls for me.
Oh, dude, is that your uncle, bro?
That's a straight kick in the balls.
Talk to me.
I mean,
while I get my cold pizza.
No. He's the funniest guy on earth right now. Hold on. Don't look at me like that. He's the funniest guy on earth right now, according to society. People have...
Who is society?
Just everyone. Like, anyone that you talk to, you mention Kevin Hart's name, most people, 9 times out of 10, they're going to say, like, oh yeah, that guy's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do think that he was funnier in the past with his first special.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if I think it's Seriously Funny. I think that's what it's called. That was hilarious.
I'm gonna be honest
Rolling
with you.
on the floor.
I haven't watched it.
Stomach.
This is the one where he's like, no, it wasn't ready. No?
No.
That one was okay.
No, like, I think Seriously Funny was like earlier days, like he was just like breaking out, like really breaking out into comedy. Like,
which is such a hard industry to break. So fucking hard.
From getting to like the small stages, like the improv, to like
yeah, dude,
specials.
It takes a lot of grit, grit, and a lot of material. I think he's funny. Yeah, his best role and the funniest I've ever found him, Secret Life of Pets.
So
that he was
no,
he was built for that role, bro.
I don't know if you've seen
Get Hard too with him and Will Ferrell. That was pretty funny.
Yes,
my
good. Girlfriend and I quote that movie.
Beyonce. Oh, yes. Or if you have a girlfriend, Beyonce. I mean, feel free to release
girlfriend, fiance.
Yeah, that's my
she knows what I mean. She knows what I mean.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
When great woman.
Yes.
Way out of your league.
Whoa!
No! I'm kidding, bro.
Yes, you're right. But no, I don't know if you've seen Kevin Hart's. I don't know if it's first movie, but it's called Soul Plane.
No, I haven't.
It's with him, Snoop Dogg's in there.
Snoop Dogg.
Yes, D-O-double-G.
Yeah.
That movie also hilarious. It bombed in the box office.
You know
Still
why?
hilarious.
Not funny. And you know
whoa!
There's a movie with him and Ice Cube where he's dating Ice Cube's sister.
Ride Along.
Yeah, Ride Along.
Yeah.
I can't do him in that. I can't. I don't
Ride
know
Along.
His voice gets so high pitched, and he tries too hard for me sometimes. I think what I find comedy in is people that make dry, bland comments, or they're just like they have it. Like I don't know. And I made a list.
Well,
My favorite
comedians.
comedians. He has it at times. Sometimes he tries too
hard.
In
the movies, I think he tries harder
than
what he needs to.
Yeah.
Once he started doing movies, I feel like his stand-up kind of
but
took a little
dive. Well, you have to. I mean, you have your hands in so many different
bowls,
pots. Pots and
pans.
bowls and Sam's. My favorite comedians. Now I mentioned this to you earlier. We want to go over our favorite comedians. Before he got accused of all his allegations, Chris D'Elia, dude. I loved.
I thought you were going to go a different route. I thought you were going to say Bill Cosby.
God, no.
I thought you were going to say both. You said,
dude, I can just tell you, I look at the guy, he's a creep.
When you said before he got accused of his allegations, that's the first person that came to my mind.
There's so many comedians that get accused
Bill
of that
Cosby.
shit. What is it with that? There's so many comedians that get accused of assault, of like harassment, all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
C.K. Lewis, Chris D'Elia, Bill Cosby. I know there's more.
They all got money.
You think that's what it is?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But
and it's not just comedians.
Oh no,
I
it's
mean,
a lot. Yeah.
Athletes, Tiger Woods, anyone?
Dude, 120 women in a year?
Tiger Woods, anyone? Yes.
120 women he was with in a year.
Yeah.
While he was dating his wife.
And he was on the top of his game.
Yeah, bro.
Juggling all.
Dude.
100.
How did he sleep with 120 women in a year? He's walking on Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. And he always looks like he's stressed. Every time I watch Tiger Woods golf, I always think, his face, it always, like, this is what he's thinking when he's like golf. He's like, did I close the fridge door all the way? Did I close the fridge door all the way? Oh my God. The sour cream.
He's in the zone. He's
on
the hunt.
Stressed. He's like, oh my God, the kids.
Tiger's on the hunt.
And then like there was this meme for the longest time, like, Tiger more like cheetah. Like, shut up.
I mean, when you have to play on that high of a level, you're just like in a different mindset.
Yeah, and different women too.
So what?
120 women. Bro, do the math. Every 3 days, new girl. Oh, so much respect.
That guy's so awesome.
That's toxic masculinity, and I want you to get the fuck off my couch.
That guy's awesome.
120 women in a year?
I know, it's a lot. And then
props.
I'm surprised.
Props, bro.
I'm surprised he didn't catch anything.
Yeah, I know.
Or maybe he
don't know,
and it's just not out yet. But
yeah, he didn't catch feelings. We know that. That's for damn sure, bro.
Oh man,
sucking and fucking, bro.
Oh, what a jab! What a jab!
God. Oh, his wife was hot, and the irony is when he backed out his car that night and she finally found it. I don't know how you don't find it. It's like he's always on the road golfing and whatever, slinging dick and slinging clubs. He was backing down the driveway and he was in his Escalade or something. His wife destroyed his car with a golf club.
Oh yeah, chasing down the street.
Irony. The irony. Pun intended. Mike bum. Yes.
Irony.
But comedians.
Yes.
Before the allegations, Chris D'Elia was going to make it. I don't know if you ever watched his stand-up specials, which some have been taken down. Listen to his podcast. So funny. It's just him. He goes over clips. He breaks them down. The way the guy was able to dissect it and turn it into comedy, I've never I like to kind of like imitate. Like he inspired me in a lot of ways with that. Him, and then the other two are, well, this kind of a combo package is Tom Segura, and Bert Kreischer or something like that. Hilarious. They have a podcast, Two Bears, One Cave. Love those guys. They both have stand-up specials. And the third one, the one that really inspired me, is Richard Pryor.
Yes.
Love Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor, yes.
Richard Pryor! Is he still alive? Let's check that.
I don't think so.
Let's check that.
I don't think so.
But,
while you check that, I'm going to say my three.
Talk to me.
And you already know one of them. Because,
not Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Secret Life of Pets was his best role. Yeah. Oh, he died in 2005.
Yes.
65 years old. R.I.P. Richard Pryor.
My first one, Kevin Hart, where Richard Pryor, Kevin Hart, that's where he got his inspiration from. I mean, for
a lot of people did.
Yeah, because he's has the blueprint for comedy.
And the time he came through, if I'm not mistaken, is the 80s, 70s. He was a breakthrough for comedy, I feel like.
Yeah.
Big time. For a lot of comedians. I think he opened doors for people like Eddie Murphy, all these other comedians.
Oh, and you're mentioning a second one about Eddie Murphy.
How about that?
Look at Eddie Murphy, wow. So Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, And my third.
Am I peeing or am I filling up my drink? You'll never know if you're not watching the podcast on YouTube at Things Are Happening Pod. But I'm drinking it.
I had it, and then you kind of just broke my concentration for a second. But wow, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna throw one out there now.
Let's hear it.
Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love the guy.
Oh.
Mm. Another comedian. Good.
Yes, and his stand-up. So everybody has like their own style. His stand-up is not really telling jokes or anything, but his stand-up is more like characters, impressions, things like that. So that's where.
And you saw that translate and carry over into his acting.
Oh yeah,
dude,
his movies are
freaking
amazing.
Ace Ventura, one of my favorite. The Cable Guy.
Yes, Cable Guy. Ace Ventura.
Evan Almighty.
Evan Almighty, The Mask.
Bruce Almighty, excuse me.
Oh,
God, not Steve Carell. I love Steve Carell, but Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Yeah, so
The
good.
Mask.
So good. Great. Banger.
No.
Zingers. 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 Zingers.
Zingers. Yes Man. Truman Show.
One of my favorites of all time.
Yes Man. It was funny. I mean, not as funny as the rest, though. But
it was more of it was kind of a feels movie, I feel like.
Yes. And also, there's another movie where you kind of like switch gears. It wasn't really funny. It was like more like sad and like more serious. Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind.
Haven't seen that.
So,
I'm gonna have to run back, play this podcast back, take note on that movie because I will not remember.
Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind.
Like
when I watched it, I was like, "Whoa, this is like I'm watching a Jim Carrey movie, and it's not funny. Like I'm not laughing."
Eternal Sunshine of Mind.
Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. So basically, he falls in love with this girl, and eventually they break up. He wants to erase those memories of her because he feels like so hurt. You know, like his heart's hurting.
Feel that.
And
I feel that.
He erases her, and then, but eventually, like it goes slowly. You know, like as the movie goes on, like he's losing each memory, and like he's trying to chase after that. And eventually, like he tries to remind her, like it's me, you know, and because she also got the procedure done, and it's.
I need to see that.
Check it out.
I need to see that. That sounds like my type of movie.
Like, whoa.
Get my feels. The guy.
You'll shed a tear.
That I see like a lot of the translation with him and Jim Carrey, and from the stand up to the acting, Robin Williams. Yes. If you watch that guy, now this is borderline manic because he was so R.I.P. one of the greatest comedians, actors of all time. But like if you watch him on stage, the characters he would take on and the roles, like you could not keep up with him. If you watch him, look him up later, dude. You cannot keep up with his mind and his comic like intuition, like all that. It was crazy.
Yeah, intuition.
A lot of cocaine. Colombian Bam Bam for days.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I put on his toothbrush, but yeah. Really good. And he has one of my favorite quotes of all time. It was like, if you only get a spark of madness, you must not waste it.
Ooh,
dude, I feel that. Now he said that. The other one I said earlier, that was all me, bro. The day you stop living is the day you stop. No, wait, no. Damn it, I already messed it up. All right, type this out right now. The day you stop learning is the day you stop living.
Nice.
Ramon Rivera, 2020. Things Are Happening. Pod with
post it on the wall.
Slice of cold pizza in his hand. Great pizza, but a better friend to his left.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna shed a tear right now.
Nope.
It's like you almost shed a tear last episode.
Almost. You almost had me.
I was looking in your eyes and I saw it. I was like, just drip. Just drip out the eye.
Dude, I was close. I'm not gonna lie.
But going back to Robin Williams, the moment I realized like how good he was my fiance told me
/ girlfriend.
Yeah, fiance / girlfriend. Yes. That Aladdin animation movie, like the genie, that character was made specifically for him. Like even like the design of Genie. Like if you look at the face, it looks like Robin Williams.
Now this is the animated one.
Yes, the original.
The OG.
OG.
Not any of
Like
this new
the
crap.
face of the genie kind of looks like Robin Williams. And you can look this up on IMDb or wherever you get your facts about movies. I don't know. That's
Google,
where I get
baby.
mine. Google, whatever.
Yeah?
You
Oh
look
my
at
god.
You look at it, it looks
The
like
nose?
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
They designed it specifically for him.
The nose, dude.
And all of the dialogue, or most of the dialogue,
That's crazy.
is improv.
That's like, he's a pure genius, dude.
Yeah,
And like
it's improv.
he was, I don't know what his problem was as far as like his mental health and everything. It's so sad to see like talent that like just go away. Like the dude had the world in his head, basically. Like he could create and rectify anything. And he was seriously like he's an inspiration for a ton of people I know, and one of my favorites, definitely.
Oh yeah.
As far as comedy goes.
I think there's a documentary.
There is a documentary.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm told that it's like some people thought it was going to be like highlighting like his
career,
like the great moments of his career, like
Yeah.
the good moments. But it's kind of like it's on the darker side, like telling like what he was kind of going through, or
who was Robin Williams behind the camera.
Yeah, basically.
Which is also what we're wanting to do on this podcast eventually. As far as interviewing people, we want to have local KC people. I'm kind of reiterating from earlier, but like get to know people outside of their occupation, outside of everything you see on social media. If you see them at a job you go to consistently out there, like they're trying to be professional and like on their job and focused, like who they are beyond that.
Exactly.
And you know,
get to know the people of KC.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
We're for the people.
Yes, for the people, by the people.
Yep, all the people. For the people, baby. So, Tony.
Oh my gosh.
Don't know if you
Do you have a
this.
surprise for me?
No. It was a cold pizza. That was it.
Oh, okay.
Gonna try to feed it to you. But, bitch. The residency program in Hawaii right now. Hawaii right now is, so obviously there's a pandemic going on with coronavirus.
Yes.
And Hawaii's market essentially is struggling, their economy out there. So they have this program right now called Movers and Shakers.
Movers and Shockers?
I can't read my own
The
handwriting.
Shocker?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I finger painted this and wrote it on here, but I have no idea. Basically what they're doing is they're taking only 50 people. On December 15th, you're gonna apply.
Okay.
So here you go for future reference, to live in Hawaii and to help contribute to the economy. Now, this is interesting. It's a free round trip out there, and you have to spend at least 2 hours a day or a week doing, basically just like philanthropic work out there, or contributing, helping small businesses with whatever they may need help with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the essential gist of the program. And I was thinking, like, dude, slightly tempted, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Like I'm a beach boy. Like I said, like the second I can get to near a beach, that's when I'm gonna do it. Like I love the beach so much. What was that? But your face. Yeah, I find it really interesting. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah.
So you would do it?
I'd totes do it. Totes. I'd be there, bro. Doing all the philanthropic work.
Philanthropic.
Say that 5 times fast. Philanthropic.
One.
I'm surprised I just did that.
It wasn't consistent.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's interesting that it's a free round trip. Now I wonder if you get like all your expenses.
Free round trip?
Free round trip to Oahu, Hawaii, boy.
Free flight.
Free flight.
Gotta pay for everything
There
else.
and back. You think so?
I bet you. I bet there has to be a little catch.
Yeah, there has to be.
They're not gonna fly you out.
But you're doing 2 hours every service daily, so maybe that's what's paying for it. But I was like, sign me up,
2
bro.
hours paying for your flight, your food, place to stay.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Lots of labor, bro. Hands and knees.
It's only 2 hours. That's not a lot.
Hands and knees, bro. Even the bows. We get all the joints in there for that work.
I don't think I would do it.
Ankles.
I don't think I would do it. Not because of like the work,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's an island. What is that called? Cabin fever, island fever, where you feel like
Jungle fever.
isolated. Hey, ladies. Oh, just kidding.
I'll do it for you. Hey, ladies. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Dude,
But it's an island. I don't like. What is it called when you're
Peninsula?
when you feel like you're isolated, like on an island?
Quarantine?
No, not quarantine. What is it called?
I didn't sound like that.
I don't know, but we gotta look it up later.
When you're isolated on an island?
Yeah, it's called something specific.
Okay.
Just can't think of it right now, but yeah, I don't think I can.
Oh, like Lost, the movie.
Yes, I don't think I can stay on an island. My uncle actually lives in Hawaii.
Oh.
He moved from California. Then he got a house in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
So he had houses in both places. Well, he's like retired veteran, like he's
nice.
spent 20 years serving our country.
What a guy. What a guy.
And then so like now like he can just do whatever he wants. But he had houses in both states. Sold the one in California. Now he just permanently lives in Hawaii.
I heard
I don't think I can do it.
that locals in Hawaii, this is just what I heard, okay?
Okay, don't talk trash about them.
I'm about to do something about it. If you're listening in Hawaii, don't take this personally. I just want to know if it's true. There's like a stigma about like tourists, like they're not the most fond of them for some reason. Now I don't know if it's like when I went to Montana and people were like they didn't like the tourists because they left all this trash behind in the mountains and all those moose that I saw were gonna eat it because I didn't see a damn moose and moose are still mythical creatures to me. That's another story in of itself. But if it's like that situation in Montana to where they don't like the tourists because the tourists are, you know, kind of trashing their habitat, their home, everything.
I believe it because Hawaii is like they're really about preserving, really about like tradition, preserving the island or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could see that because when I lived in California, you know, there's a lot of tourists there.
Yes.
In the LA area. And when I was walking down the street, like I was like showing my friend around Hollywood Boulevard, like walking on the stars or whatever, like Chinese theaters over here, and there's just all these tourists, people from France or whatever.
Sexiest accents ever, by the way, I say. Jesus Christ.
From France or Asia or
Bonjour.
China. And like it's just so packed in there. And I just wanted to leave because like there's too many tourists here. I can't see anything. They're just I
can't do it either, bro. The noise. I can't do the noise.
Yeah, it's just extra noise. Extra noise that I don't want or need.
Yeah. Pause. We can keep recording, right?
Yeah, it's recording. Why?
You can still record after that, right? I was gonna delete all that.
After what?
Just pause it for a second. So
Oh yeah, you can still record. Why did you pause it though?
I don't know. I just want to eat more pizza.
Oh.
Nice.
You've been eating pizza, so what? You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I just need a minute, bro. This pizza's better.
It's going pretty well.
We're just chilling, bro.
Yeah, totally have to edit out that hey ladies.
Who cares? It'll be fine. Nothing's gonna happen, bro. Like, what, Maya? All 30 followers we have. Half them being her friends, probably. We'll clean it up for her, at least. Which, hey, ladies. Bro, there's no hesitation.
No, hey ladies. No, you gotta edit it out. Look at that, man. Oh no, I'm gonna take it.
Oh, man. I kind of leave it in there, I'm not gonna lie.
No, you're not gonna leave it in there.
How long are we in? I love how we both whispered for a second. Nice, boy.
47 minutes. So are you trying to reach an hour every time, or at least like 45 minutes? Or?
45 minutes is fine. We can close that here soon. I don't know, but my transitions have been nice tonight.
Oh yeah. I was like,
Fire. Fire. Delay, let's secure, measure prior. I want to cover your past, but I guess we'll do that in the next episode.
come on, pal. Dark times.
In my dark times. All right. Let's close this bad boy out. What's the last topic be, bro? We'll just go ahead and be like, I don't think I could do this program. You probably can. I could. I think it'd be cool.
What are you talking about?
The Hawaii program.
What are you talking about?
What?
Eating pizza.
Oh no, honey, what is you doing? Should trim up that right there.
Daddy, we're done.
Extra noise.
Okay, we'll be there in a second.
Yeah.
What's up?
You're saying that they're done with the lemon bars or cookies or whatever.
What's up, bro?
We're done with the party.
Party?
Yep. We made the cookies, the pizza, everything. But there's one more thing.
Yeah.
I need to get the first 2 more pizzas on the plate.
That's training for you.
Yep.
Now you can go practice. How was it?
Non-stop.
Yes.
Non-stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome
Yo.
to my life.
Yeah.
That's why some days I'm like, oh my gosh, what are you
Where is
really?
the rest of the pizza?
It's on the table for you. You're supposed to eat it.
Okay.
I'm too tired.
Well, where is it?
Yep.
Just from that.
But I don't like the pepperoni.
We'll take the pepperonis off.
The first one we tried to record,
One.
literally so much.